In this video, I'm going to show you everything you need to know about Pokemon contests and how to win them. So first of all, contests take place at the concert hall in Heart Home City, located right over here on the map. When you're doing a contest, you can only use one Pokemon at a time, and you can check the summary of your one Pokemon, and you can use the top slider to go to the left or the right, and you can see different contest things. Like if we go to this here, this is the chart for this Pokemon in its different categories that it compete in, and you can see here we have this one maxed out for coolness and a little bit of beauty. So we can actually compete in beauty and coolness very effectively, but the other ones not so much. You can also press X from the screen to feed Poffins to it to increase the different things until your sheen is filled up. Just remember, your sheen cannot be reset, and once you feed a Puffin to a Pokemon, it's a done deal. If you go to the next tab to the right of this one here, you'll see your moves yet again, but this time you can press A and you can actually go view the moves and see how many hype points they have and also like the different effect that it has. Now, these different effects actually apply during the song that you have to press the buttons and do the stuff, and you get to use this move once during the song, but we'll talk more about that soon. I just want to show you that there are different effects that these things have. Like the dig one here, for 10 seconds, it will be easier to fill up the heart gauge, which is at the top of your screen when you're doing the thing, but I'll show you. If you didn't know, you can actually press X here as well to open up your TMs, and you can see what these TMs do. At the bottom right, it shows you how many high points that move does, what it will actually do during the contest, and then you look at the top left to see if your Pokemon can learn this or if they cannot learn this move. So you can kind of use this to make like contest Pokemon. I highly recommend making a contest Pokemon for like each type, like one for coolness, one for beauty, like all the different categories, and pair them up with moves that make sense and that look like they will benefit you the most. Another important thing that you need to get ready before a contest is your ball capsules. You want to have a specific ball made for the specific Pokemon that is competing, right? So we're going to go onto this one here and we're going to go place a sticker. And because we're using Infernape, I'm going to apply some fire stickers. I'm just going to put some random ones here. You should also take note that you can use the right stick to rotate between the front of the ball and the back of the ball, and you should put stickers on both sides. So I used fire, and I also pressed the R button to go to the top screen here and use these coolness stickers since I'm going to be competing in a coolness contest. As soon as you're ready and you have everything there set and ready to go, you can go to the contest hall lady over here and you can compete in a super contest, and you can pick which contest you want to compete in, the coolness, beauty, or whatnot. You select which rank you want to compete in. There are 4 different ranks that you can beat through, obviously from like easy to like kind of like hardest, and then you can select the Pokemon that you want to compete in. We're going to use Fire Monkey for the coolness competition over here, and you can also see the sheen bar at the bottom again just for reference. At this point, you'll also get to pick the move, the hype move that you'll get to do during the thing. So this time we're going to use Dig, but sometimes you can actually use Flare Blitz. You'll see a lot of them talk about the groove being positive or negative and increases points if the groove is like positive or negative. I'm going to tell you what that is and how that works. Right after you select your move, you'll get to select your ball capsule. Make sure you select the right one. You want the one that's designed for this Pokemon because you have like style points that you have to kind of compete in. You'll also be able to pick like your own outfit style. I'm not sure if this actually has anything to do with the contest itself, but you can do that too. Once the contest begins, you will have a screen like this, and you'll see there's these Pokeballs that you come across from the right to the left, and you just have to press the A button every single time that the Pokeball lines up with your one over here, and this will fill up the heart gauge, which is the gauge right at the top middle of your screen over there. Now, when you remember, we saw those things where it says if your thing is like negative or positive, that can actually be seen on your character screen, like your Pokemon. So if you look to the top left where you see my Infernape, it has the 2 arrows going upwards. That means the gauge is positive. If that was an arrow downwards, that means we're at a negative. So if you're using a hype move that like is only for when you're in the negative, that's probably because you're missing the Pokemon balls all the time here and you're messing up the stuff. You can also track the performance of the other Pokemon here. It doesn't really make sense for the AI, but since you can do this online or with your friends, it kind of helps to kind of like play multiplayer and see each other and what everybody's doing. You'll also notice at the bottom of the screen there's a Jigglypuff moving from left to right. That shows you the duration of how long the contest is going to be. Once the Jigglypuff reaches the right side, the contest ends. You should also know that Pokemon 1 and Pokemon 2, like the left side of the screen, are actually in a team, and the right side is in a team as well. So when you use your contest move and the AI uses their contest move at the same time, you can actually have a 2 combo like this. When you use the move exactly at the same time, your character screen will sparkle up and your moves will actually give you a bit more hype points, as you can see them flying across the screen. I know it looks very colorful and vibrant and hard to track at first, but you'll get used to it. At the end of the contest, you will get some rank experience for your contest rank, and then you'll also see who the stars of the show is. Now, only one person wins here, and that is us. The stars of the show are ConCon and Fire Monkey. That is my Pokemon, And yeah, and you also get to see some results. Your visual, which is like what your Pokemon looks like, and their coolness, like ranking, as well as your Pokeball's design. That's what makes up the visual side. The dawn side is obviously all your button pressing, making sure you hit brilliant, more than great. And your move ranking is obviously the move that you picked, as well as the timing when you decided to use it. Generally, when you win a contest, you will get a sticker, a coolness sticker for the coolness prize, and you can apply that to your Pokeball immediately. You can track your rankings by this machine over here. You can see coolness contests we're on master rank, and the other ones we're on normal rank because I haven't actually been taking contests seriously yet. And in case you didn't know, you actually get a Hall of Fame picture for when you win these contests. Your picture goes up here. So look, this is the coolness one over here. You can see the star of the show. It's pretty neat. If you're scared to try out a contest directly off the bat, you can actually do a practice contest by going to the lady at the far right of the room to kind of do a practice session to just get like the controls and figure out what you're doing. And that's everything you need to know about contests. I hope you enjoyed, and thank you so much for watching.